In today's pin layup product review, we'll be reviewing the Vevor 3-ball tote roller, available at sites like AliExpress, Temu, Amazon, any of the sites that generally have an overseas generic 3-ball tote roller. This is the bag that you get shipped when you order one of those. We'll be giving you a tour of all the features of the bag, a review of the fit and finish and its functionality, so that you can decide if this is the bag for you and your game. Let's jump in. Hello folks, my name is Jonathan and welcome to the Pin Lab. Like and subscribe so you can learn more about how to better your bowling. Let's jump in. As we jump in the 360 tour, you'll see that the fit and finish of this bag initially appears very nice. The wheels generally of good size. You'll see on both sides you have one long side pocket and one short side pocket. Double zippers on both. The zipper quality is generally good. You'll see on the inside here a good amount of space for a number of accessories in each of the side pockets. And then as we come around to the top of the bag, you'll see there's actually a large accessory pocket above that will hold also a number of things. Now, this could be good for you if you need a lot of storage for extras, but do not carry a spare ball, because remember, a spare ball in a buddy bag will sit on top of this and could compress what's in here under the weight of a 14 to 15 pound ball. You'll see on both sides here the pockets. As we get to the top of the bag, you'll see that relative to the handle section, which is over here, that it starts with a large accessory pocket and then a large shoe compartment. Now the shoe compartment is pretty large. I wear a size 14 and my shoes were able to fit pretty comfortably with a little space on this end for a small amount of heels and soles if you carry that. But again, on the rest of the pockets of this bag, there is plenty of room for all those accessories. And you'll also see that the shoe compartment is vented on both sides. And then moving to the large accessory pocket that has the branding on it. Now, the branding is not shown in the description of the bag on AliExpress, which is where I got this. So it was a little bit of a surprise to have the Vevor branded bag shipped to me, but this is what got sent. And you'll see that the bag pocket is quite large and can fit a number of accessories, various tapes, braces, things of that nature. And again, you have the large pocket on the very, very top of the bag that can fit even more. As the bag stands upright, you'll see again that it looks very nice from the outside. With it fully loaded, it had no problem balancing. And if you look at the handle, it's just a click of a button and extends. Now, it extends fairly easily, especially being on a table. It's not exactly the most optimal position, but I would say that the height of the handle is very comfortable. I am 6'1", and it is very comfortable to drag this bag behind me. And on the bottom, you'll see that it is hard molded plastic. And again, the wheels roll with ease, even fully loaded. I would say that overall, on the outside of this bag, the storage would rate a 4.5 out of 5. There is plenty of pockets, plenty of room for shoes, especially if you have medium to smaller feet. You can use any of the pockets interchangeably, and the zipper quality is very high. Let's jump into the inside of the bag, which is the part that most online portals will not show you pictures of, or explain to you the features, and that's why you come to PinLab. As I open the bag here, the first thing you'll notice on the top is that there are two zippered compartments approximately the size of the storage components on the outside of the bag. Now, I, on AliExpress, did see this, and it was implied that it would actually be a pass-through pocket so that you can access shoe compartment and the accessory compartment from when the bag is open. But as you'll see here, unfortunately, that is not the case. It is actually just a very slim amount of area that you could put stuff in. Now, if you want to fit a couple towels in there or something small that and not deep, that's great. But I was really hoping to be able to access the shoe and accessory compartment while the bag is open. Then as we move on to the main ball cup area, you'll see that each of the sections for the balls has an individual clear Velcro holder. The ball cup is wide but not very high, and on the sides they are these Velcroed in, lightly padded, not very stiff or sturdy separators, so that yes, balls will not bang against each other, but if you were hoping to use the bag upright to be able to pull your balls out of, I will say that this bag is not for you. As we come to the conclusion on the inside of the bag, my rating of the inside of the bag would really be a 2 out of 5. Yes, absolutely, it will hold 3 balls comfortably, but the cups are not very deep and the balls will slosh around some. The separators are only held on Velcro on the sides and not very sturdy. And the fact that you cannot use the bag sort of upright, for me, is a bit of a deal breaker. Now, it may not be for you, and that's great, but for me, this is the feature of the bag I was hoping to get and was unable to assess based on any of the pictures or descriptions online. You'll also notice that at the end of the bag, at the bottom, there's a handle. You could also grab here at the plastic part. And then at the top of the bag, there is also a fabric sewn in nylon handle that you can use to assist lifting the bag. Now that we've completed the tour of the bag, where does that leave us? Well, in my opinion, the Vevor bag, for the price I paid about $80, I think is a really good value. And if you have no intention of trying to use the bag in its upright and open fashion, sort of similar to this, to be able to like grab a ball out of or be able to reach your accessories, I think this is a really, really good bag. And the finish is, I think, good enough. I don't think it's the highest quality, but I don't think it's any significantly less than any of the other bowling bags, mainline bowling bags out there. The mainline bowling bag I would compare this to is the Brunswick Punisher. Has a very, very similar setup. The only difference with the Punisher is that this accessory component up here is removable, which I find personally helpful for how I manage my supplies while bowling. But again, it may or may not be a deal breaker for you. What would I look to improve upon this bag? Hopefully, someone at Vevor or whoever makes their products would view this video. I would say that there are probably about 3 things that I would add to this bag that I think would make it, for me, my personal recommendation for everyone. One would be, I think each of these components on the outside should be modular, aka they should be removable. So I should be able to remove this accessory component, I should be able to remove this shoe component and these side storage components, able to bring to the table or do anything else so that I can stay organized but without having to drag my whole bag around. I think from an inside perspective, I would make the ball cups much higher so that the cup would support the side of the ball when the bag is upright, so that you can use the bag when it is upright and open. And the last thing I would do is make the back of the pockets here completely pass through, as I think the visuals would suggest. I think that this is pretty deceiving. The pictures are very deceiving online, and without any other reviews or corroboration, I was kind of stuck with ordering this and making this video. I would like to be able to have this bag be open. Again, the ball cups and the bolster supporting the ball open on its side, and be able to access the accessory bag or the shoe bag with it open like this. I think that would make this bag a complete recommendation for me. So those are 3 additions that hopefully one day they'll incorporate into a Gen 2 or another version of this bag. But until then, I am still left searching for the best bowling bag for me. But hopefully this review gives you the ammo to decide what the best bowling bag is for you. Like and subscribe if you like this video, and please let me know if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer everything in the comments. Thank you.